pastor, others call me an author, some even call me an influencer, but you can call me your crazy faith coach. See, ever since I was a little boy, I had the audacity to believe God for crazy things. Time and time again, He has proven that if I put my trust in Him, He could do exceedingly, abundantly, above and beyond anything I could ask, think, or imagine. And because I've been doing this crazy faith thing for a while now, I want to be your coach and help you, your family, your team get everything that God has for you in crazy faith. After all, it's only crazy until it happens. So let's jump right in. This whole faith journey starts with baby faith. Everybody say baby faith. I couldn't hear you. Everybody say baby faith. Now, I know for most of you, you're like, I don't do anything small. I'm a grown adult. I got babies. Hold on one second. Calm down. I want you to know that baby faith is maybe the most important part of starting your journey in faith. Let me tell you a story. Me and my wife, Natalie, have been married for decades now. Not decades, but over a decade. And when I first met her, if I would have gone up to her and seen her beauty, because she is gorgeous, and dropped down on one knee at that moment and proposed to her, she would have called me crazy. But I took baby steps and got to know her and was able to date her and court her. And it allowed us to develop a relationship that now is flourishing. And some would even call it #relationship goals. See, the truth is most people don't want to start anything small. Okay, hands raised if you like starting small. Yep, put your hand down. You don't like starting small either. But what God can do with something small is beyond anything we could ever imagine. There's a story in the Bible that tells us how valuable imagination is, how to develop our baby faith. It's with childlike trust. See, in Matthew 18, the disciples begin to have this conversation. Who's the greatest in the kingdom? And Jesus is like, let me teach all of y'all something. He calls a little child over and he says, unless you become like the little children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. And when I begin to think about what do little children do, little children trust completely. Little children obey. Well, some children obey. Your kids probably don't. But little children have imagination. All I'm trying to say is your imagination unlocked could begin to start a crazy faith journey that would change your family forever, change your ideas forever, change who you are and how you impact others forever. Unlock your imagination because that's the beginning of taking baby steps. And when I think of baby steps, I have to think of my kids. I have 4 beautiful kids. But one of my daughter's name is Ava, and she is sassy. So when she was 11 months old, she wanted her sippy cup. And she was tired of waiting on me and her mother to get her sippy cup. So one day, she got up on the couch and she decided she was gonna walk to get her sippy cup. As soon as she began to take baby steps, she fell. And this is where everybody gets scared to take baby steps because they think, well, what if I fall? What if it doesn't happen? What if this doesn't actually end up the way I thought? What happened to Ava is what I believe is going to happen for you. We begin to encourage her and say, baby, you can do it. Get up. There's more in you. And the crowd began to form of her brothers and sisters and family members, and we're clapping. And something came on the inside of her, and she turned with determination, and she began to take more steps. And that was the first time she ever walked. But it was baby steps that made the way for her to be able to reach the purpose that was on the inside of her. I want to encourage you in the same way that Ava was able to take baby steps. Each and every step you take in baby faith is a momentous occasion. Celebration is happening in heaven and happening with everyone around you. This momentum is bringing what you need for more miracles. Over and over in the scriptures, there seems to be this theme of small that Jesus loves. And in Matthew 17, when the disciples were trying to cast out a demon in a little boy and weren't able to, Jesus confronts them.